Okay, crocheters, I need some hook and help. I'm on the hunt for the perfect crochet hook, but I need it to fit to my needs. So let me chat about what those needs are. I started, like most crocheters, I started with a simple metal boy hook. The only reason I had these plain metal ones without like the ergonomic handle was because I used to use them for knitting. If you've ever dropped a stitch in knitting, these are great for picking it back up. Then once I started to really like crocheting, I went with an ergonomic handle and I got the boy hooks, B-O-Y-E, and I love these, but the hook fell off the handle and I tried to glue it back on. I think I glued this one back on 3 times before it just wouldn't even glue anymore. And so then I started hunting around. I got a clover hook and I like how short the stem is and the way the handle feels. But once the finish wore off, this became the squeakiest hook that's ever existed. Like, I can't take this hook out in public. It's embarrassing because it's squeaking so loud. It has its own personality. It squeaks so loud. Maybe I have a bad one. Maybe I have a faulty one. But it has like this, it has a finish on it. And I think it's that the finish wore away. So as someone who crochets a lot, I think that this just is not the hook for me. But let me know if I'm wrong. And then I tried the Prim. I think this is Prim, P-R-Y-M, I believe. And my 2 problems with it, well, 3 problems. One, it's plastic. I don't love a plastic hook. Also, the stem of this one is a little bit long for the way that I crochet. And then also the really pointy head like this, I could never get it to like flow properly. I always felt like I was struggling with it. This is a 5mm one. And I'm specifically looking for a 3.5mm. Let me also preface that. But this one is not it for me personally either. And then I tried the big twist one, which, rest in peace, I like because this is the quietest hook that's ever existed. It has a finish on it, but it's like a finish that isn't wearing away, so it's super quiet. But the stem is too long for the way that I crochet. I crochet kind of down here, so then I end up holding it by this little handle, and then what's the point of the ergonomic handle? And then also that same finish that doesn't make it squeak does kind of wear on my finger here, and I often end up getting a blister here when I use it. So this one's not ideal either. So then I thought I'll just replace my boy hook in the size that I like, 3.5mm. I ordered just one of this, and already the handle is starting to come off. You can't really tell, but the handle is already starting to come off. So even now when I'm using it, I feel like with every single knot that I make, every single crochet stitch that I make, the handle is coming off more and more, and it's giving me anxiety to use it. So knowing what I'm looking for, knowing that I'm looking for an ergonomic handle that doesn't squeak, that is a shorter on the stem side, and will stay together, will not fall apart. What do you guys recommend? Let me know below. If your favorite crochet hook company has a TikTok, tag them below. Let me know, because I'm desperate for a crochet hook that I can have a long-term, deep emotional relationship with.